as KAVU was just starting in 95, 96, we were starting to sell a lot of hats. And people were asking us to make a line. I had this hat as a visor. And they wanted to make a sun hat. Sun protection was becoming more and more. And I didn't want to settle just for a hat like this. I wanted to do something different. And I was looking through a National Geographic magazine, and it had Vietnam, and some guy on a motorcycle had the Vietnamese hat.
Yeah,
I'm like,
straw.
yeah, the straw, the reed, and I'm like, that's
traditional.
so rad. I mean, we could sell that. I bet you we could sell it. And I came back into the shop, and I was like, how am I going to make this? Because canvas by itself, I sewed it, and it just flopped. I'm like, foam, this plastic, no. So what I did was I figured out first how to, get the shape I wanted. So I cut a pizza box out of a pizza box, and I taped it together, made it. I took it out to my sew shop, and I gave it to him. I'm like, see this photo? I want it with fabric. And he took backpack padding, because he was making backpacks, and he started sewing it together and doing our KAVU taping. And yeah, and I'm like, I want webbing. I drew this out for him because we had this mesh, and it turned out to be such an incredible design. This shields it, reflects out the heat, covers your full shoulders. If you want less amount, you can make it smaller, and the airflow goes over your, completely. You just feel your head staying colder. Another part of that story, as we were developing it, I would come out and like, no, let's change this. A couple of them were way too big, right? Like this big. I was like, that's an umbrella. No. And we came back to smaller after we started getting them to the market. People just love it. It's just so funny. It's just like, what? But it's a great hat. Every store we put this in, I tell every store, I sell them like, you have to buy 12 of these. They're like, no way, that's weird. They sell them in a month or in a week. And it's the most touched item in their store because it's a conversation piece. Yeah. People, they're like, they get all weird and like, what? Huh? They put it on backwards. And then we figured out to pack it. You want to roll it like a tube. You can put it on the outside of your backpack. And then when you're ready, boom, you got it. You're good to go. And yeah, that's the story.